There are four students working on assignment in a class. Mike has completed 1/9 of the assignment. Gwen has completed 11% of the assignment. Jorge has completed 12 hundredths of the assignment. And Ty has completed 1/8 of the assignment. Which of the following lists the students in order from least to greatest by the amount of the assignment they have completed? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to compare these numbers, these all irrational numbers. Okay, so I'm going to convert them into decimals because I feel like decimals are probably the easiest to convert or to compare. So I'm going to convert 1/9. Okay, so if you remember, we talked about top dog gets the house. So your top number is going to be in your house. So you have 1 divided by 9. Okay, does 9 go into 1? No. So we're going to have to add our decimal and annex our 0. Okay, does 9 go now into 10? Yes, it does, one time. Okay, 9 times 1 is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Okay, we can see that this is going to be a repeating decimal. Okay, and I'm going to stop 2 places behind the decimal because that's all I really need. Okay, so we know that this is going to be equal to 11 with the 11s repeating. So it could keep going on and on and on and on. So the line over the decimal, the line over the number shows us that it's going to repeat forever and ever and ever. You'll have just tons and tons of ones there. Okay, another number that I'm going to make into a decimal, okay, is going to be 11%. Well, percent is always out of 100. So we're going to put that as 11 over 100. And once you have it in the over 100, you know that you can make it into that decimal because you say that number as 11 hundredths. And we would write it exactly the way that we say it. All right, and the last one, let's go with 1/8. Okay, we're going to make that into a decimal the same way we did 1/9. Top dog gets the house, so we're going to put 1 inside and 8 goes on the outside. Does 8 go into 1? 1? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to have to annex the 0 by adding our decimal. Okay, does 8 go into 10 now? Yes, it goes one time. 10 minus 8 is 2. We're going to add our 0 and bring it down. 2 goes into 20. 8 goes into 20 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. And now we're going to bring down our 4. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it down because it's going to be this was what we call a terminating decimal. It is going to stop. Okay, because 5 goes evenly into 5 times 8 goes evenly into 45 times. So our number here is going to be 1.25. Okay, so we have, oh, and this one's already a decimal, so I don't need to do anything to that one there. All right, so let me clear it out real fast. All right, I know that this one is equal to a repeating decimal. This one is just equal to 11. This one was equal to 125 thousandths, and we have another one that's equal to 12. Okay, so I'm just going to write those so we can see those. And we want to compare them. We're going to go from the smallest number to the biggest number. All right, now remember the one on the bottom, it repeats itself. So that means that it's going to keep going forever and ever and ever. You're always going to have a 1 there. All right, now after this one right here, it's actually going to be zeros. So you can clearly see when you look at these, which one is going to be bigger. Okay, So this one is actually our smallest, and that means that Gwen, put a G right there because we know that Gwen will be the smallest. And then we see that Mike is going to be the second smallest. And then if you look at the last two numbers that we are comparing, if you add a zero there, you can see that you have 0.125 versus 0.120. And this one is the biggest. So Ty has the biggest and Jorge the next largest. So in order, we're going to go with G, M, then Jorge, and Ty. So does this one say G, M, Jorge, Ty? Yes, let's come back to that. Does this one say? Nope. There's Gwen. Gwen, Jorge? Nope. Nope. Therefore, your answer is F.